So I faced the courser down, and there wasn't that much difficulty in the fight. After killing him, however, I realized that the code number that Mama Murphy gave me was for shutting him down. I guess that is a lost chance, but we were able to kill him without hitting his head regardless, and the courser chip seemed completely viable. But that also means that Mama Murphy's visions are, or can be, right on. A little too right on. However, giving her more chems isn't something I want to chance, unless it means the difference between getting Sean back or losing him. I won't ask her to do more chems to bring on her visions. I have to try and convince her to stop the chem usage for good. She's not much of a worker, but she does her best, and what she does have is charisma. Charisma and keeping Sanctuary together. She's not even a leader, but everyone looks to her for warmth and advice. Yeah, she's rather odd-looking. Maybe the constant chem usage has done this to her. But everyone likes her, and I can't risk losing Mama Murphy to chems or anything else. So that's it for chems and her. We picked up another person to come and live at Sanctuary. I like to bring in the vulnerable ones, such as children or people who have suffered a lot, like the gunner woman who forgot everything prior to be stuck in that room at Hallucinogen. Sanctuary is our most populous settlement, and we have many people to keep an eye on these people, to help them or stop them if necessary, if suddenly one turns out to be a synth working for the Institute again. Jenny is a synth, but I doubt this grand show was put on so I would bring her into Sanctuary. She's not the first open synth to live among us, and I'm sure she won't be the last. I suppose the scary ones would be those programmed to infiltrate us and they don't even know that they are synth. Then, to suddenly be switched on and begin shooting, yeah, those are the ones I'm most worried about. But with this courser chip, we need to get it looked at by the railroad. But first, I'd like to make a stop before getting there. My plan is to return to the Railroad HQ to get this courser chip analyzed, but I don't want to go back there and not have completed one of the jobs that they gave me. So we did the weather vane 4-leaf fish packing plant. What was that crazy guy's name? It really is crazy. So anyways, the cache is up here, back in Malden. Not sure if I've gone over this bridge, but we'll go there. I wonder what this Irish Pride Industry Shipyard is about too. Yeah. Probably should get some sleep. Oh. I can make it. Let's go this way up here, and we'll see what the Irish Pride Shipyard is about. So where's the map, the marker on my Pip-Boy? This way. So I was going to pick up my power armor, but I forgot and left it down at the castle. This looks like all Raider area.
Someone there!
Okay, super mutant area too.
Let's do this.
We got dogs.
Sweet.
Friends, you dead bastard.
This is all just another day for me.
I'll be here all week.
Any more? Going through people's dead ghoul. Going through people's yards here. I believe the fences are still standing. You'd think it'd all be mush by now.
No, ammo isn't cheap. We just
Take him out.
At least I can observe battlefield traumas.
Oh, that's you. Oh, there's always raiders here.
You want to try for round two?
Jeez.
Looking for the shooter.
Got him.
Engaging evasive maneuvers.
Can't say they didn't try to take cover. Usually they run at me with pool cues or some stupid thing like that. I was going to see about this. Probably don't need all this stuff. Just an old habit, you know. Food here. Just a little amazing. It's quiet. All I can hear is your feet on the floor, or on the ground there, dog meat. Okay, this bridge. I'm not sure if I've ever taken it before. And the only reason I'm really interested is because of that last bridge. What was it, Tucker or something? Tucker Memorial Bridge, the one that I... It's over there, is it? Yeah, there's a bunch of vehicles and things that blew up just from taking one shot. So this is the Irish Pride? Or no, let's get rid of this, remove marker. Irish Pride Shipyards, Industry Shipyard. It's not this. Though this is not on my my Pip-Boy's showing something's there, but I haven't been there before. So that Irish Pride place is over there.
Nice.
I also have oh yeah, that's right. I got the new. I changed to explosive rounds for Ghoul Popper. Let's see how that does. That's a bit of an upgrade. Some factory or whatever. I don't know what it is. Okay, Pip-Boy. What is it? Should be close enough. Poseidon Energy Turbine. Oh, power. Bugs.
Uh-oh, this can't be good.
Rad spider.
I think I've been
I'm
carried
glad that's
away.
over with.
I will contain myself.
Well, there's a robot up there. Interesting. It's been given a bit of an upgrade.
You really don't want to start a fight with me.
Want some more?
Dog meat. Those
Bye.
things blow up.
Yep, it's over.
Oh, another one.
You're going down.
What is this? Colony of different bugs that all live together and
Are you all right?
rad spiders.
We're done.
The mortuary.
Ugh.
You see where I'm going with this, right?
Rad roaches, rad spiders. What are these bloat flies? That's right. Oh, is this the actual... I'm inside the place already. I thought I'd have to... Yeah, well, I can't see there being much of anything in here. But... Dog meat. You know, that drives me crazy. Wonder glue. This thing hasn't been running for quite a while, I take it.
Good. Bring it on. Sorry.
Well, a place full of bugs. Even though they're disgusting. Bit of a nice change from the usual ferals, raiders, and super mutants. Ooh, there's a magazine here.
Hell yeah.
Mysteries of the Master Key exposed. Ah, tips for lockpicking. Hell yeah, I'm taking that.
Literacy is important. But perhaps
Munition.
something of more substance is good for nurturing the mind.
Listen,
I wouldn't know about that.
if you want, there's not actually that many books. One shotgun shot.
Yes.
Not that many books around. And I don't know exactly why, but I assume that the plastic coating on these magazines is what's allowed it
I
to
guess you have a point.
survive for so long. Ooh, look at all this.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was easy. Go! Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. What do we have here, Mirelurks? Look at the explosion rounds at work.
Not again.
Oops, I don't want to hit the shell. Where's the head? Take this. Whoa!
Good riddance.
Oh, explosive rounds are awesome.
I have never seen the inside of a turbine.
Is that a problem?
Never seen the inside of a turbine. There's a robot up here. Don't know why. Oh. Looks like military had... Why did they plant their APCs here? They've got a crashed jet? Ooh, that's interesting. T-60 power armor, or most of it. What is it, dog meat? You're still wandering around after all these centuries? Okay. You know what? There's only so much room, and you're blocking. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that that's there. I was gonna come back and check anyway. What are you doing?
Warning. Union violation detected. Last recorded break was 9,999 hours ago.
It's pretty hard to believe.
Well, there's around 8,000 hours a year, so... yeah. So somebody activated them recently. 9,000 hours without a break, though. That's, I don't even... What are you doing? You're just wandering back and forth. Oh, that ship. You can really see the sails. Okay. I'm exploring along the way to Irish Pride Industries. Exploring and kind of putting off... Got bugs. Blood bugs, maybe? Putting off getting to my destination faster. I really don't like you things. Oof. Okay, got some ammunition. Ammunition is always good.
I'll just take this.
A lot of ammunition. Watch out. I don't know what's in here. Anybody have a reason for us not to go in here? What's... Oh, maybe we can sleep in here. Yeah. Well, it's a bit open, but whatever. I was hoping to have it closed. There's a blood bug down there.
We got fun.
Take that.
Glad that's over.
Explosive rounds will kick your ass. There's cap stashed in there, but if I get on there, how do I get off? If I'm swimming, doesn't look like there's a way. Use that jetpack. All that for 15 caps? I'm wet anyway. Okay, this is actually not a bad place to sleep. Let's put the tent down. Tents. Well, tent. No, it's not even a tent. There's two sets of sleeping bags. And we'll go sleep. Ah, noise.
Sleep well, my love?
Yes.
Let's get up. That is actually not the best way to wake up, let me tell you. Pack it up, clear camp. Well, I was tired, so hey, Deacon,
Heads up.
Yeah?
let's go.
Your wish is my strong recommendation.
Well, we were covered from the rain outside. Deacon was too. Come here, dog meat.
Heads up.
Let's trade. Where is that? Let's aid. Here, have a sleeping bag back. So as for my apparel, I'm going to upgrade the Minutemen General's uniform and wear it. I'm not going to wear the hat. I don't like its look. I prefer the cap. And I am the General. People are just going to have to get used to that. It's my choice. So when I get back to Sanctuary, I mean, it's actually pretty good right now, but it's nowhere near as good as what I'm wearing. So, yeah, let's eat. Fried chicken egg. Ice cold Nuka-Cola. 2 eggs. Something else. Blamco mac and cheese. It's not really breakfast, but whatever. Good enough. I don't know where Curry went to. Curry? Did you just... Are you shooting? This is probably going to start to get rid of the, some of the snow here. This is pretty miserable. Okay, let's go see what this Irish Pride place is about. Irish Pride Industries Shipyard. It's quite the name. I hear something moving. What the? Sounds like some bug. Alright. Oh, cram! Oh, I wish I mixed that with the eggs. Too late. Save it for next time. We'll have to get more chicken eggs. We'll take this.
Mine now.
Cigarettes. Pork and beans? I haven't had that in a while, actually. Gate. Technical documents. Plasma cartridge. What's a cake pan made out of? Is that aluminum? Yeah. Cake pan's aluminum. That's what I need. That's pretty much the only thing that... Not that we're short on it, but we have the least of all.
More than my feel of darkness.
Addicts.
Sounds like a tough situation.
It's like somebody... I have a feeling somebody was living here for a while after the bombs. Yeah, I don't know. I just have a feeling somebody was. Just have that lived-in feeling. What's that? Oh, 38 rounds.
I'll just take
Pre-war
this.
money. Secret technical document.
At all.
What?
Hey, watch out, please. Door that's locked. Oh, I can hear something crawling around behind the walls. Duct tape, cigar box, stim packs. Okay, you hear that, right? That means there's something there. Get ready.
Nice.
Oh, monsieur. Most impressive.
Do you hear that? Nuka-Cola Quantum. Actually, I'm a little low on purified water.
Sweet.
On me. What's with all the food? I'm actually kind of surprised this is all here. Ooh, I'm not eating potted meat. They're putting ferals in there. Mirelurks.
I should have a battle cry.
Attack!
I'd much rather this was silent.
You're going now.
How did I miss? What was that? Somebody's talking. I have no idea what... Something about Rory loves you?
I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on.
Not
Take
at
the good
all
with the
how
bad,
imagine.
I guess.
That it? Flare. I don't need any more of those. Bobby pin.
Yes.
Buff
Nice.
out.
I am tired of
Cigarettes.
silence.
Why?
Use this for Sean. Baseball glove. Baseball.
Remember, Rory's legs are not for pinching.
What? I don't know. There's some recording that keeps on repeating itself.
Come to Papa.
How this stuff still happens 210 years later, I don't know. Okay, here's the actual main part of the place, the warehouse. Where they have a ship docked. Ooh,
Grow up gentle and giant, sweet Murkies.
what? Grow up gentle and giant? Sweet
I've been spoiling
Murkies?
for a fight.
Was somebody growing? Somebody was raising.
Great. How many clips is it gonna take to kill those things?
Okay, well, he knows we're here now. Mirelurks. Somebody was raising Mirelurks here. Pocket watch.
Grow up
We should
gentle
wear
and
light
giant,
preservers here.
sweet
Are you kidding me?
Grow up gentle and giant, sweet Murkies. Somebody had completely lost their mind. These things are aggressive. Snap your arm off. Your head off.
Bingo.
Dirty. Whoever owns this place should be ashamed.
They should
That sounds
be ashamed.
ridiculous.
I hear little
When
ones.
Rory yells at you, it's because Rory loves you.
Thanks for your help.
Rory has lost his mind completely. Necrotics. Why do they always leave the plunger in the toilet? Does that mean that somebody clogged it up? And they're like, oh crap, I can't clear this. They just leave the plunger in there after trying
Don't
for
mean to make you nervous, but
a little while.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I hear it
Let's get this show on
nasty,
the
this
road.
crawling sound.
Not pitching.
now that's just annoying.
Get him! Sorry.
Okay, let's see what's on the other side. Access to the ship. I still hear crawling.
Looking good, hon.
Yes? Do
You're-
you need something?
You're gorgeous, Curie.
There. My heart is fluttering. I must study this.
A calm murky is a happy murky.
Smell. Calm Murky is a happy Murky. Rory, did you survive? I kind of doubt it. There's a magazine right here. Taboo tattoos. Ah, unique facial tattoo, which I really don't want. Skulls are hip. I'm not putting that on my face.
So, are these comic books educational? Anything of science in there?
Why are you
Policeman.
asking?
Rory is very naughty.
Stealing from Rory is very naughty. Were the Mirelurks stealing from you, Rory? Oh, I mean, he had books. They're all burnt, though. Which is kind of strange. Maybe that was from the bomb blast or something, and decided just to try to see what he can get out of the books. That's it, though.
A calm murky is a happy murky.
I don't really... This couldn't have been that long ago. Oh, okay, we haven't been there. I need a jetpack to get over there. So I think Rory was living here and decided to see if he couldn't raise them. Isn't that a Mirelurk right there?
My pleasure.
Yep. Ooh, blew the shell right off.
Sorry for the fun time.
Wow.
Incoming.
Oh,
You're not leaving here in one piece.
oh, I love these explosive shells.
It's most unsettling.
Well, it's not that deep here. I don't really want to go near the eggs. A red one.
Oh my god! Are you alright?
Nothing can withstand the explosive round.
This can be.
Ouch! Keeps happening to me now that I'm not
Yes.
in my power armor.
Take them out.
Broken bones.
Yes. Shit. I'm sorry. Yes. Want some more?
Can't get a clean shot on it. Oh! Felt that.
guess I just lost control.
Okay, I'm in pain. Ow. Yeah, this keeps happening to me without... And it really, really hurts. Stimpaks. There. Bone is mending as we speak. As I speak and think. A revolutionary sword. Interesting. Mentats buff out 45s.
Domestication of Mirelurk may be impressive.
Is this Rory or one?
Yes, very interesting.
Auto cap.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Rory, that idea of yours is a failure.
Get him!
Let's get out of here.
Someone is nearby. You're up there.
Oop. Dog meat, sorry.
Get him! Kill!
Pathetic existence.
Jeez. You know what? It's the explosive
Sorry.
rounds of doing it.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Don't fire point blank. Ow. I should have thought of that. Okay. I've had enough broken bones.
When Rory yells at you,
Rory, you're an idiot. We didn't go to this other side. Oops. Take that, whatever's over there. Economy Wonder Glue, 38 rounds. Duct tape, flip lighter. So, 50 caliber, 48 of them. I don't think I can do anything to the right now.
be nice.
It is very still,
No
is
weave.
it not?
Mm-hmm.
I want to put the best protection I can on it. Hybrid weave. I think it's about time I tried to up my knowledge of armor and guns, weapons. Let's go back to where we were.
Murky see, murky do, so be nice.
Oh yeah, enough of this place. Rory. This is what happens when people live alone. They have no human contact, and they think of things to do for their lives. This one was an absolute failure. Well, it's not the first time I've come across craziness like this, so... Alright, we were headed up to Malden. At West Everett Estates. Clearing, or walking right past that. Mercer Safe House, that's what I made out of Taffington Boathouse. Hey, there was a smutant, super mutant, and one of their hounds at West Everett Estates. We just eliminated him. We got synths again. There it is. Watch out!
They're onto us.
I'm on it.
Kill him!
Watch out for that car.
It is
Sorry.
comforting to know you
Yep,
have my back.
it's over.
Okay, maybe it's already blown up.
Don't mean to make you nervous, but I don't think you're alone.
My pleasure. Excellent.
Those outfits are ridiculous looking. 556 sensor module. That's Gen 1 and Gen 2.
Mine now.
Just killed the Gen 2. So it's right outside the Memorial Hospital of Super Mutants.
Hell yeah.
They've come back. One shot, one kill. Oop.
Don't look.
Bring it on.
I think we're being watched.
Glad that's over.
That's always fun. They're so stupid they didn't even think of that. Headless super mutant.
Good riddance. Let's move out.
Oh, do I have to go inside here? Looks like I do. Super mutants are probably all back. Pam sent me on a secure DIA. Do it yourself. No. I don't know what DIA stands for. I guess I forgot. That's hidden in an old world building. I have an RFID device that will unlock the catch when I get nearby. Not that I want to go back in here. I'm enjoying revisiting places I've already cleared out that have been reoccupied by something hostile. Unless I have good reason.
Someone there!
I remember fighting a lot of them in here.
Who's there?
Whoa, 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 I see it. Ignore everything else but this guy. Dog meat. Right in the way.
Come on. You can do better than that.
You're dead.
Plasma works great on everything. You okay, dog meat? That was a big boom.
Not again.
Die, scum!
There's a lot of them in here. Right, where is it? That's the exit. It says it's upstairs. Still upstairs. On this floor somewhere.
We appear to be under
this
the
way.
enemy has been spotted.
We're getting it. We're getting the hell out of here.
I hear something!
Is it? Oh wow. This is well hidden.
If everyone behaves like you, the whole Commonwealth will revolt, perhaps into anarchy.
Stupid noise.
I'll just take them all.
Where'd they go?
Shotgun
I
shell.
don't know. Please
Hey.
tell me we're done.
What is it?
Okay, I got it. Report back to Pam.
Human time is done! This is the age of the
Long gone.
This is the age of the
Unless
super
it-
mutant, huh?
I'm ending this right now.
Not under my watch. Can't
Okay.
even see.
Let's get this over with.
My lord!
We got a live one.
We're getting out of here. Come on. Out, out, out. Get back to the railroad HQ. They followed us outside.
Bitch.
Whoa. What the hell? I mean, explosive rounds, not nuclear explosive rounds.
Get him!
Wow. Look at this pile of them.
New orders! Kill everything!
I was hoping they'd all be dead by now.
Excellent.
This is like the whole place followed us out. Nuclear explosive rounds. I think what it was that I shot one of the suiciders. That's pretty good though. I want the nuclear explosive rounds. Okay, now let's go to the railroad HQ.
Carrington wants to talk with you. Sounds important.
Is it? Hello, Glory.
Tom and his boys are still unloading all the toys you found from the DIA. Nice.
Thank you.
Ah, good, you're here.
there's been a development. A raider gang has captured one of our agents, codenamed Blackbird. The twist is, we thought he was already killed at Augusta's safe house. Desdemona clings to the far-fetched hope that A, Blackbird is alive, and B, he can tell us what happened to the synths held at Augusta when it fell. So she wants you to tackle this fool's errand.
If Blackbird's alive, I want to bring him back.
As you see fit. The Dead Drop has the full briefing. Raiders aren't known for keeping their captors alive.
No.
But since you're risking your neck, good luck.
Dead drop for Dr. Carrington, okay.
For every synth that makes it out, there's a round on me.
Thank you. That's kind of you.
Analyzing.
Be quick about it. I secured the DIA cache for you.
Reward dispensed. Future tasks may be assigned.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I've got a sweater vest, too. Now, speaking of that, let's, or was it armor? I'd go with gun, improving my weapons, since I've been doing so much of it since I got out. But, the problem is... Oh, where is it? I don't even see it right here. I think that's it for armor mods. I guess I have no choice but to. I don't know of anything else that I can do for armor. Guess going with gun nut.
I'm so bloody tired.
Sounds rough.
That's just weapons. I don't think that I can do anything else. The best binoculars, shotgun. Yeah, I've already looked at this. I can't do anything more. Overcharged capacitor. Ghoul poppers, at the best that I know how to make. Two-shot LK, I believe, is also at the best. The Annihilator? I don't know. This weapon is really different from everything else I've ever seen, actually. I can make superior coil if I had gold. Screw, I'd have to make this, but I can improve it, actually. Pretty good improvement, too. Alright.
Things are quiet. For now.
That's
I have a report
good.
here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them.
So why did you kill him?
Run from them? When have I ever done that? I think the only time I've ever really run was from that Mirelurk. From anything, that Mirelurk I found when I first saw a Mirelurk. Months ago.
I needed a courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Can you do this, Tinker Tom?
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
I don't mind if I take these, dude.
Excellent. Desdemona.
We're in.
Just give
Chip
Tom
access.
some time.
Just poke the analog
Understood.
connectors a little.
You got it?
What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard. I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come
Your thoughts?
That's it, Tinker Tom. Talk dirty
got
to
the
it.
code.
Have any suggestions?
Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
I don't think I've ever seen a hacker so excited.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Mila's transmitting loads of information. At first glance, the atmosphere appears normal.
Oh,
I'm going
yeah,
to
Mila.
dive deep into the data.
You got another one?
Lined up another place to stash one of my babies, if you got the time.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's dusty in here. Where do you want this next one to go? So I got the chip and they got all the information off it. Power armor. I'm gonna need that to go see Brian Virgil. Set up Mila is actually really close, just south of Good Neighbor. I'd like to get my power armor. I don't mind having a hazmat suit either. And I wouldn't mind returning to Sanctuary first. See if I can't upgrade the Minutemen general outfit I'm wearing. Okay, so we'll go set up Mila and then we'll go get the power armor, then return home. So I'm curious. I can't see squat right now. Oh, forget it. It's gonna go to that ship, but I can't see a thing. Is it listed on here? There it is. It's actually on my Pip-Boy. I need to know where the bridge is, because I can't see. The bridge is right next to me, on my left. There it is. A bit cold again. Mid-March. What's the deal with this ship? There's a robot up top. A millimeter. Thought that was a Deathclaw dead. It's not, though. What is it? I don't really need the sailor's hat, thank you. Why is this here? Sailor part of town? Oh, like I said, I didn't get to see all of Boston, unfortunately. I am now. Didn't get to see it back in the day when people were still, you know, living here. 10 million. Okay. Pip-Boy says it's this way. There it is.
The boat. It is on the building.
Yeah, I know.
That is the u.s.s. Constitution.
Is it?
Mon Dieu.
How's this sort of thing happen?
She doesn't know. That is really bizarre. How did a ship get up on top of the buildings? I can see the waves pushing it over on the land. Maybe it'll be laying on the side. Who are you?
Scanning. Accessing pre-war records. Record found. 108th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Battalion.
Fox Company.
Tis Providence, a member of the Congressional Army, is delivered to us in our hour of need.
You actually know my face from... You have that data bank? That information on you? Wow. But what do you mean Congressional Army?
I was in the Army, but what's the Congressional Army?
Standing order, sir. Proclamation 3. All members of the U.S. Army are hereby members of the Congressional Army. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the Double Creek, sir.
Really? So you know who I am. This is weird. Look at this rocket engines underneath it.
4 bells and all is well.
4 o'clock, I take it. Should be later than that, actually. Yeah, well, it is 4 o'clock. Guess it doesn't specify exactly 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. War money. I still can't see anything. Wow. Why does it have so many safes here? Pre-war money. Burnt books, burnt books.
Hey.
And you keep asking me if...
I have not yet mastered Dr. Van Toodle's advanced steam pack recipe, but I am working on it.
I love you. Okay, we've been here. Upstairs, maybe? The ship's coming through the top of the building. I have no idea what these are. Oh, they're... Why is that here? No, it goes on the top of buildings. It's the exhaust for stoves or whatever. Anything that has heat.
The boat.
Push them out.
It
The
is
roof.
on the building.
Move, please.
That is the u.s.s. Constitution. Mon Dieu.
What? That's amazing.
You guys haven't... Looks like they made an entrance here. How long has the ship been here? How do you get in? Oh, there's a hatch. The old-fashioned way. A hatch on a ship.
This is the captain speaking. We're taking
You're
on
starting
an
to worry
allied
me.
soldier. Clear the berth. Disable defenses. Make way.
What the hell? Is it all robots here?
Defending the Constitution.
Whatever you say.
Defending the Constitution.
Area secure.
If that's what you think.
Yeah, you gotta watch it around taking anything around these protectrons. I see the slightest thing, they just start shooting. As we go up. Oh, how many floors are here?
Midshipmen.
Call them decks, I guess.
Stand down, I say. This soldier is a guest on our vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies.
I haven't been on that many ships in my life. Especially, I don't think I've ever been on an old wooden sailing ship with rockets underneath. Definitely not, but any old wooden sailing ship, no. Where did they get... What happened here? Where did they get all these robots? Is the captain...
'Tis an honor to crew such a story.
Your voice is different? Okay, let's go upstairs then. Another hatch. Captain must be on, what do they call it, the deck? Main deck? The poop deck? Well, I grew up in a town quite far from the ocean, so...
The boat. It is on the building. That is the u.s.s. They went to great trouble to defend this place.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
These old cannons, these things still work?
Hey.
It's okay,
gotta
Doggy.
say,
Are you still well, monsieur?
I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scanned 2 points off the port bow.
You're the
Jump
captain?
to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. Been too long since
your
we've
hat.
seen the Congressional Army.
Quite a ship you have here.
Indeed. I am Captain Ironsides, commander of the u.s.s. Constitution. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. It calmed these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you.
A sad state of affairs for such a historic ship.
So much history. To remain here is sad.
If I knew how fun this guy was, I would have visited ages ago. Captain.
On that, we are in agreement. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but Morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
What mission? Wait, what war effort? Who are you fighting?
What war effort?
Against Communist China, of course.
Still? I
If
figured
any
it might be.
redcoats or Canadians sail nearby, I will give them a good thrashing, to be sure. To avenge the burning of our nation's capital would be a sweet victory indeed. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay your instructions. Dismissed. Look lively,
Okay.
lads. Scavengers approach. Soldier,
Really?
man the cannons. Kill them only as a last resort. A few warning shots usually suffice.
I don't think the communist Chinese are still attacking, so...
Cannons are ready. Fire at will. Keep firing, soldier.
What cannons?
Our opponents have struck their colors.
Oh, somebody is shooting.
Never return.
Yes.
This... Whoa! Whoa! You guys have it all set up? Who is firing?
Good riddance to that scum. Get lost.
Are they raiders? They look like them, from what I've seen.
Get 'em.
Warning. Overdue.
Well, that's got nothing to do with me.
Well, I can pick them off.
And to make a proposal to Captain
Want some more?
Fine, pal.
Looks like we got some fresh meat!
Still coming.
Chop them into pieces!
Goodbye.
Lawful use of deadly force. Please.
They don't stop coming, do they?
Your local do not attempt to. Administered swiftly and fairly.
I think they're taking off. Hang on.
Take him out. Please tell me we're
We
done.
made that look easy.
What is that about?
They've struck their colors. Well done, men.
Captain,
If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will reluctantly oblige them.
Scavengers. Are they not raiders? What's going on here? You want me to talk to the talk to the navigator? I thought the navigator was just up here, wasn't he? You the navigator?
All is well.
I don't think so. Whoa, whoa! I didn't expect this. That's a quick way to get down. Okay, is there a way for me to get back up this way? Oh. Okay. Let me go speak to the navigator and the bosun. The bosun's, isn't that the second in charge? That's a very archaic word.
Your very presence does this humble unit a great honor. My programming would find it amiss if I did not also interject. Long live the captain!
Hmm?
Do you often just interject, as you put it?
Indeed I do. I exclaim from exuberance, and not because I've been reprogrammed 5 times to wholeheartedly embrace these marvelous turns of phrase and anachronisms. My metal heart burns with a fierce love and affection for our captain. Huzzah!
Why were you reprogrammed? Was the captain involved?
I will confide this only as a cautionary tale. The captain requires all crew to speak in the proper idiom. We are the inheritors of a sacred tradition. There was a time I thought he was, well, balmy. With my new programming, I see his incalculable wisdom. Our last marine expedition valiantly returned with much-needed supplies, including replacement power cables, sir. Alas, with my severe lack of appendages, I find myself unequal to the task of repairing the cables myself.
So you need power cables or repair power cables?
Can't someone else repair it?
The rest of this crew is programmed for more martial pursuits, and they are, dare I say, useless in this endeavor. Oh, were I hale and hearty, but fate is a cruel mistress.
Yeah, you're missing your ability to interact with anything.
How'd you lose your arms?
They were stolen from me in their prime, with a full 2 centuries left on their warranty. The Scavenger scum blasted them off me as I valiantly defended our ship systems. But the ship surgeon is still with us.
Surgeon?
The ship had a surgeon? What happened to him?
Sadly, he is no longer with us.
I mean the
Another
repair
casualty
droid,
in our
robot.
thrice cursed war with the Scavengers. His passing is a terrible loss. Look around. The captain's mission brought us here, but it was the surgeon who rebuilt the Constitution. Now it falls to us to carry on his work. Once you have resolved this matter, I beseech you to return to me to accept my undying gratitude.
And this is just too funny to take seriously. Oh yeah, we've got new power cables here. They can't repair it themselves. Let's see what I can do. Oh, this is easy. I'll just install the new ones. I don't need to do anything else. Oop, almost fell.
Defending
One's
the
down below.
Constitution.
Whatever you say.
2 are down below. And the last one's here. Alright. Where's the navigator?
Criminal behavior will be punished.
That's good to know.
Why is this blocking that way up? Both sides are blocked.
Patrolling.
Okay. They said he wanted me, the captain said he wanted me to talk to the navigator. I don't know where the navigator is. But the bosun's here.
Power courses through the Constitution's veins. Again! Her systems, long starved, flicker to life. A hearty congratulations. Huzzah! However, this has brought to light further failures in our power grid. The power relay, to my shame, I previously complained about, is fluctuating wildly.
Why are you ashamed of that?
Bad for morale, sir. There were dark times when I made all manner of baseless complaints against the captain. The manner in which his ship is run, and the plausibility of our sacred mission. But now, I see the error of my ways. And with your help, perhaps I can atone Power relay coils are a common enough part. Might I recommend checking the local shopkeepers? Surely they would be of some assistance. Fair winds and following seas.
Power
Hey.
Tis an honor
coils.
to crew such a storied vessel.
Ooh, this almost looks like a museum in there. Can I go in there? Wouldn't mind seeing. You guys care? Don't want to get in trouble with them. It's locked, so. With the difficult lock.
Oh, monsieur. Most impressive.
Got the turbo pump. It's a partially dismantled turbo pump. When fully operational, it can deliver fuel to an enormously powerful engine. They were going to have me go in here and fix that a bit anyway. Not really. I mean, there's some ammunition here, but looking for a magazine. Oh, it's kept pretty clean here. What's this say? Oh, this is a napkin. It's like the day the bombs dropped. Nothing has changed.
From the top deck, one can spot other robots from the Commonwealth, floating, listless, without purpose, but not us.
Series of power relays distribute power to all ship systems. The voltage is highly erratic because one of the power relay coils is badly corroded. Power relay coils are relatively common and can probably be found in many salvage shops. A sufficiently skilled repairman may be able to repair the coil. Let's see if I can't do it. I shut down the power and expertly clean the coil, then I reinsert the relay coil and cycle the power on. Now the ship is steady throughout the ship. The power is steady throughout the ship. What would you guys do without me? There you go.
Bosun.
Power flows far and steady. I would applaud you. But alas, cannot, due to my lack of clamping instruments. But huzzah, sir. Huzzah!
So no more problems with the power?
Area 1. It flows like a veritable torrent through our cables. If I may say so, the surgeon would be proud. I require no further assistance. But our Mr. Navigator is also beset by troubles. Scuttle buddies, our guidance system is on her last legs. If you've not already, speak to him. Fare thee well.
Guidance system. You mean your navigation? Guidance system, when you say that, usually means like, or missiles, or flying. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Okay. Bosun. Sorry, the navigator is down below. How do I get down again? There's a hatch I used to get up. Oh, no magazines. A lot of junk in here. I could use ammunition, but as I said, Protectrons, they go nuts. Okay, so where's the hatch down again?
Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
That's terrible.
The hatch down, but I am not going to repair every single one of these
Protect
robots.
and serve.
If you say so.
Here it is. Let's go see to this navigator what the navigator needs. Where is the navigator at the top of the ship? I swear I saw that some Mr. Handy or Mr. Gutsy flying about up there, and he wasn't there, or it wasn't there when I went to look again.
The boat. It is on the building. That is the U.S. These defenses are quite
That's
strong.
what I saw earlier. Hey.
Ahoy, soldier! Scavenger threat eliminated. Damage assessment will commence after this unit has completed
Really? Just ran back inside here? They're still being shot at out there.
Situation normal. Law and
Where'd it go?
order has been restored. Unidentified. Intruder.
Mr. First Mate, this is the captain. This soldier is no intruder.
Requesting permission to use lethal force.
This must be a misunderstanding. You invited me aboard.
Isn't that against one of your robotic laws? Those exist, right?
No records found.
Stand down! That's an order! And for God's sake, use the accent!
Aye, Captain. Standing down. Standing down.
Okay. Where is the damn navigator?
Scavenger threat eliminated. Damage assessment will commence after this unit has completed scheduled duties.
Finally found you. So what's going on?
Why did the Scavengers attack?
Scavengers have attacked ship 17 times.
17?
Destroyed 13% of ship's systems. Stole 5% of ship's store. Logic error. Captain's orders authorize scavenger termination only if necessary to preserve the ship.
If they've attacked you 17 times, why don't you fight back?
This unit suggests Captain's core processes in need of extensive maintenance. Guidance system offline. Multiple errors diagnosed. First error. Guidance chip stolen. This unit requires its return.
Who stole your guidance chip?
Guidance chip is one entry on the list of stolen items. Reclaim chip at Scavenger's forward recon station. Captain has approved a bounty for its return.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary.
Aft dinghy unlocked and available for your use, sir.
The aft dinghy. I already took that. So you need a guidance chip. It's getting late. Time always flies by. Oh, you think it's nearby. Since they put that in my Pip-Boy. But it's too late for me. Let's get back up and... I don't know, find a place to sleep if we can.